Tribe fans, welcome back to my channel. If you enjoy thrifting, treasure hunting, and just finding some good old vintage items at the thrift store and good deals, come like and follow my channel. We go on adventures pretty much on a bi-weekly to weekly basis, and so I love hanging out with you guys. So many of you guys are so nice, and you guys have such great things to say about my videos. Thank you so much for all the feedback. I am brand new to making these kinds of videos, and I love taking you guys thrifting with me. Check out what's coming up, and let's go thrifting.
Let's go thrifting!
This is our first stop. It's Goodwill in Allendale, and I was in here a couple of days and I actually found a lot of really cool items. So we're gonna see what they have today. I think it's a dog. You guys know I'm obsessed with cats, and I did refrain from purchasing this cute little cat. This item, I did not know what it was. I thought it was a napkin holder, but maybe it holds some pencils? I really liked that this item was handmade and artist signed, but I didn't necessarily like the quality of the lid coming off. It felt kind of clunky, and I honestly thought it was broken at some point. There she is. She's gorgeous, but when I found out she was broken, I was very sad. I wanted to pick her up, but these are just little dolls. This one was made in Korea, I believe, and she has seen better days. Her little basket was broken, and I ended up not picking her up, but they retail for about $20+ on Marketplace. These vintage geese were very cool. It's a lamp, but again, it needed some work, and I just wasn't about to sign up for a project with this one. All right, guys, when I was in there, I spent a good amount of time in there. Did not find a lot of very cool items. I almost got that vintage doll from Korea, it said, but it was broken, and I just didn't want to pay $3 for it since it was already broken. So I ended up putting it back, but I do think that I want to start collecting those because I have one already, and it hasn't sold yet, and I just think that they're so whimsical and charming, and it reminds me, the little girl looking off into the distance reminds me of just like a sailor and like a lady on the beach and a romantic story. I don't know, it's super cute. So I might start collecting those, might go back and get it, who knows, but I ended up clothes shopping, and I didn't want to take you guys along for that because it's really boring, but I found this super fluffy J. Crew, I believe made in Cambodia, extra soft. I just had to get it. So again, nothing vintage, home decor, I'm so sorry, but I definitely got a fluffy sweater because here in Michigan, I can show you guys, but right now the skies are gray, and if any of you live in Michigan, you know that we get a lot of gray weather, and we just want to be comfy and cozy. So all that being said, let's go hit up another one and see if we can get any luck. See you there. All right, guys, we are now at New to You, and we are going to go see what kind of treasures they have here at their shop. All right, we're starting off with some solid fall decor, but again, I can get a lot of these pieces at the bins for near to cents, so I ended up leaving these on the shelf. This item was very intriguing. I have a very large owl picture that I need to display, so I was thinking of picking this up, but I'm not sure I liked all the little loop-de-loops on that one. I thought these were going to be handmade artists signed, but it looks like they were made recently by a known company, and I just wasn't interested. Look at how cute this little pewter duck is. I was so excited when I found it. It felt heavy, like a little paperweight. For 50 cents, definitely taking that one home. And I love this owl. When I checked the bottom, it said made in Italy. I found a piece that was made in Italy and that made me so happy. It completed my day, and that owl is just adorable. The owl has been a theme on my thrift trip today. As I was starting to walk away, I just couldn't help but leave all these little birdies behind. I love birds, and birds are a great way to add some interest to shelves, especially when you place them near wreaths or on books. They just add a place for your eyes to wander and be like, oh, that's an interesting item. So I love these little tiny knickknackies. I think that they really add interest to shelves. I thought these loons were really cool. They were all made of a different material. One was resin, one was wood, and they were all painted differently. So I think someone collected these and turned them all in together. This item, it definitely caught my eye. I'm not familiar with this type of item. It did have a nice stamp on the bottom, and the treasure hunter in me wants to investigate a little bit more. Has anyone else seen something similar? Alright guys, I found just a few items there. I was a big spender. I spent $3. I couldn't even put it on my card, so I just rummaged for some cash. But that's the fun part about coming out to these types of thrift stores, is you get super fun treasures for next to nothing, and I love coming to this thrift store. So if you guys want to come out, check out, it's called New to You on 60th Avenue in Allendale. You should come check it out. Let's go get one more. I only have time for one more today, and hopefully we can find something fun. See you guys there. The thing I love most about Ripple Effect is they have a whole section dedicated to vintage, and so that's the first section that I go to, and I usually find some very unique pieces. Like this cat, I almost snatched this cat up because I had no idea what people used it for. It has a spout on it, or a handle. It has a handle on it, and a little hole at the back of the head. I was perplexed with this kitten. I did not know what the point was. So the head, I believe, does come off, but it had some almost like glue, like someone tried to glue the head on. I don't know. But again, if it is something that you pour, where does it come out? Do you have to twist the cat's head all the way around? I didn't see any other holes on the face. Talk about a showstopper. This picture was gorgeous. I wasn't about to pay that price for it though, just because I don't know where I would put it in my own home, and I don't have a lot of space on my shelves at my booth to put that, but it was very, very gorgeous and definitely something I would have considered, but not at that price point. Very reasonable price point, but it just wasn't what I was looking for. Another very cute picture. I think you had to buy these both together as a set, and I only wanted the picture because I want to put floral arrangements in my table centerpiece, and I ended up passing on this one. I know that I'll find one in the future. And this little basket again caught my eye because it's just going to be a really easy way to style up pumpkins this autumn. Must resist the blue and white. Don't look at it. It's so cute.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it.
They were kind of chipped all along the rims of each cup, And the saucers looked in pretty good condition, but again, I ended up leaving them behind because they had no maker's mark on the bottom and I just didn't have the time to do the research on them. But those blues, wow. I spotted this treasure from across the room. Again, not a treasure that I'm taking home, but I do want to point out that it was very well made sculpture. I think it must have been like a high school or a college project from a local artist, but it was beautifully made. No artist signature on it, but again, you can appreciate. I believe this item is not vintage, just a newer replica of an item that is vintage, but I really did like the idea of having a towel holder and a soap holder in one. I just don't know where I would put it. Are you supposed to put this on a counter or are you supposed to put it on the floor? I guess I was a little confused, but I liked the vintage feel of it. You guys, wherever I go, these confuse me so much because they're very wobbly and wiggly, and I really like the idea and the concept, but the practicality of it, I just don't think it works, and I think that's why they end up at the thrift store. Alright guys, didn't find anything at this store, so I might be able to hit one more up. I'm going to head to the grocery store, grab some groceries, and maybe I'll be able to pass one more on my way to finishing up my errands. Let's see! I told you guys it's the theme of the day. Owls. Owls everywhere in this video. I saw some brass out of the corner of my eye, and when I lifted them up, I wasn't sure what they were. What I'm thinking is at a wedding, these would be nameplate holders. I'm not sure. Have you seen these before? Let's get a closer look. I did resist. I resisted picking these items up, but I really love that they were two cats and that they were
I don't need it.
Together. They almost look like they are supposed to touch noses. You guys, here's another one. I wanted to buy it because it was so wacky and weird, and I liked that it was wood, but again, I just don't think it works. If you put anything in this, it's really wobbly. And if you put anything in it, it is immediately off balanced. I tried to put these little brass nameplate holders in there, and I couldn't get the basket to balance out, so I ended up leaving it behind. It was just a little too wonky. Hey guys, welcome. It's another day. I wanted to tack on at least a couple more thrift trips to this vlog because I didn't have a ton of luck yesterday. I got some really fun small finds, but I didn't find anything super spectacular. Let's see if we can find anything in the Salvation Army family store on Plainfield. Come on, thrifting with me. I'm not sure what we would use these for. Is this supposed to be a, what do they call it, a terrarium where you put sand and rocks and some succulents in there? I'm not sure. What do you think? You guys, this was such a good day. I had the whole aisle to myself, and I did find some treasures here. Right there, 2 cute little owls. I could not say no. I believe it was only $1.99, and I think they were made in Montana. I swooped them up. I definitely snatched these candles. I'm looking for more real candles to stage in my candle holders, and these are coming home with me. Another picture, you guys know that I'm looking for my forever picture, and I just haven't been able to find it on this thrift vlog. Stay tuned for my car haul. I'm going to tell you guys how I'm going to revive this item. I thought it was so cute, and I think you guys are really going to like it. I would love to hear everyone's thoughts on what they would use this item for. I ended up putting it in my cart, and then once I was about to check out, I ended up putting it back because I thought to myself, what would I even use this for? Yes, I am thinking of Christmas decor. Christmas is not far away and people are already looking for their Christmas items. These were some brass bells. I ended up not getting them. I know they were a little pricey for me, and I know I can find something similar down the road. Guys, I did it. I found treasure and I'm so excited. And I just chatted with the lady at the counter for a while, which was so cute. Me and her just were chatting it up about kids and parenting and the Lord, our faith, and then we had some other customers come in line and we're like, okay, I'll see you next time, so that was really fun. But I can't wait to show you what I found, and I found it behind the counter. So hold on, let me do a quick thrift haul for you. Okay guys, so the first item that I got were these candles because they were $6.99 for this bundle of candles, and I need these to stage in a lot of my candle holders that I purchase, and so I'm excited. I've been looking for a good deal. I can typically find these at the bins for a lot more of a affordable price, but they're usually scuffed up, and so this was a good deal for right now for the season. And I'm hearing that there may be some blues that are coming in this holiday season, and so I am going to work to incorporate some different shades, a variety of shades of blue into my holiday decor this year. Kind of like a winter wonderland kind of theme. And then, of course, the theme of my month has been owls. Look at these little darling owls. I just had to snag them. They were $1.99. I think that they are very, very cute. And I believe on the bottom it says Montana Clay, Belgrade, Montana. So these were made in Montana, but they're adorable. Snatched those up for fall decor. Now this item, again, does not look like much, but I really liked the flower color, the pop of color on this piece. It was $2.99, and you guys, I had the epiphany when I was shopping of, oh my gosh, I know that this is a napkin holder, but I have been looking for a sponge holder for a very long time, and I just think this is going to make my kitchen sink area just pop with color, and it's going to hold a little sponge. And so I'm excited to repurpose this, revive this, Westside revive this, and use it as a little sponge holder near my kitchen sink. So I was really excited about that. And now for the item that I'm so excited about. So I am talking with this lady, going around the glass, and if you go to some Salvation Armies or Goodwills, sometimes they have glass like a glass counter, and they have their higher value items in the glass. So you have to ask to see them. All I saw was brass, and I'm ashamed. I was like, I'm getting it. Like, I don't care. I'm getting it. It was right near the perfume section. Look at these brass perfume holders. They were 3 for $12.99. Look at how unique this set is. They are all different shapes and sizes, and even if I don't, there's like patina on this one. My goodness, I have no idea how old they are. Made in India. And again, I'm not sure whether they may be perfume holders. We can repurpose them into something else, but if anything, they're gonna look so adorable staged correctly with some books on a bookshelf. They are gonna look little paperweights. They could be paperweights, but 3 for $12.99, it was an instant yes for me. So my total bill was about $26. And for me, for being a reseller and even wanting to keep some of these items, that was not bad. So again, I've done better. And yesterday when I went thrifting, I spent $3, okay? So my entire thrift vlog has been under $30, and I'm very proud of that. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this thrift vlog. I'm so sorry for my past vlogs. People have been getting notifications of me reposting videos, and that's all because YouTube has the editing platform that I use, the program that I use has a bunch of music that I like to put with my videos, and some of those videos, once I uploaded to YouTube, said that they were copyright, and so like I had to go and like re-edit the videos. It's a whole thing. So I'm so sorry. I am not just duplicating my content. I just was trying to fix those copyright issues, and hopefully we've learned with this video and we'll be all set. If you really enjoy my channel, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I love that you guys get the notifications when I'm releasing a new vlog. I personally love sitting down with breakfast or lunch or dinner and watching a thrifting vlog if I haven't been thrifting that day. It gets me my fix for the day. And so that I hope that you guys in turn can enjoy that with my videos. I'm always learning. I'm always accepting constructive criticism on what's annoying, what I could do better. So feel free to leave comments below and let me know what your favorite find was of the day. I'd love to get to know you. I don't share my name on YouTube just because of it's such a public platform, just for safety reasons. So you can call me West or Wes, either one. Westside Revive is what I go by on YouTube. So you can say, hey Wes, or I think I'll just go by Wes. I think that's what you guys are going to call me from here on out. So you can just call me Wes, and that's what we'll be able to just hang out and go thrifting and have a great time together. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys in my next video.